check.
Thank you. All right.
Check.
Just a little bit. You want to get more of that gold in there, okay? Just down there around the gold, make sure they can see pretty much all of the glass, okay? Oh yeah, that's good. That's very good. Good. Very good.
Ashley Starks, the Lady Colts, call for her third personal foul on the night. Shot on the way, up and in. Lady Colts pulling away 70-50 right now. 8:23 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Season opener for the Lady Colts. Second shot on the way, no good. Going up sky high to grab that rebound. That's Starks. Fires it ahead down court. Fuller drives to the lane, passes it back out quickly around the horn. In the corner, three-pointer on the way, and in again. Anasia Jefferson knocks down the three. Lady Colts up on top by 73-50, a 23-point margin. Grabbing that rebound underneath, working it down court. Here come the Lady Colts. Working it around the perimeter. Starks fires it up again off the back of the iron, no good. That was Jefferson. Rebound pulled down inside. Turnaround shot, no good. Loose ball on the court. Great hustle on the part of the Lady Colts. And we've seen that all night long. Coming up with a loose basketball was Caleb Fuller. Possession arrow pointing to the Lady Colts. Lady Tigers want to get a fresh face in there. The Lady Colts have been putting the pressure on tonight. Had a certain amount of technical difficulties to get this thing going tonight. But Lady Colts haven't had any difficulties. Really pouring it on here in the second half. They play a style of basketball that can really wear a team out. Nice bounce pass through the lane. Shot put up. Push foul from behind. That's going to be on Ashley Stark. Stark's going to be called for a fourth personal foul. Loud crowd on hand tonight for this season opener for the Lady Colts. 3 games this week, 2 of them here in Lockesburg. Shot on the way, rattles off, no good. 73-50, 7:29 remaining here in this contest. Second shot, no good, and the rebound's going to be pulled down by the Lady Colts. An excuse me pass that time, turnover. Shot underneath, no good. Jefferson tips it out, loose ball picked up by the Lady Tigers. And a whistle and a foul. That personal foul is going to be called. See, they call it, it's 24, okay. Aaliyah Morton. And a timeout on the court. Our score, Lady Colts 73, East Texas Baptist 50. Back right after this from one of our sponsors. McDonald's, one of our sponsors tonight. You're on 88.
When you order a quarter pounder with cheese, you're committing your uninterrupted attention to a quarter pound of fresh beef. It's the world's best tasting do not disturb sign. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
As we resume action here, 7:17 remaining in the ball game. Lady Colts with a commanding 73-50 lead. A lot of fresh faces out there on the court for the Lady Colts this season. A lot of new faces. Shot up and in. Pass out front, good pressure by the Lady Colts. Lady Tigers get it back. 8-footer, running 8-footer, nice shot put up and in. Lady Colts quickly down court. Pass just a little bit too tall that time. Jason Collins gave it a good effort. Couldn't quite come up with it. And the 6:10 remaining in this one here. Lady Tigers on the perimeter, three-pointer on the way, and off the back of the iron, no good, and rebound. Nice, tough rebound that time by the Lady Colts. Bringing it the other way. That's Kyler Hardy. Pass stolen away on the other end. They'll try the baseball pass down court. Lady Colts tipped it away. Nice defensive play that time. In the lane, in the corner, for the three, in and out, no good. Wow, nice defensive play nonetheless by Kayla Fuller. Lady Colts tried to grab a quick three. On the other end, Lady Tigers trying to battle back. Trailing 75-56. And another steal. Lady Tigers, nice bounce pass underneath. They'll get it back out on the perimeter. They'll hold up, try to work it back. Lady Colts on top by 19. Pass, left side of the free throw line. Now down low. Getting a hand up, and nice rebound that time. Good defense, and then getting that rebound. Kayla Fuller held her position. Comes the other way. Three-pointer on the way, left side, can't go. The rebound, nice tough rebound underneath. A little bit off-balance shot right there, but it's got to respect the effort on the part of Aaliyah Morton. Loose ball on the court, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Kind of a late whistle that time. We're going to call that one on Aaliyah Morton. That's going to be her fourth personal foul. Lady Colts with 10 players on the depth chart. They get fresh faces in and out. They really do turn up that pressure defensively. 75-56. Down to 4:40 to play in this game. Pass underneath, going to be stolen away. Good defense by the Lady Colts coming the other way. Shot high off the glass and good. Nice touch on that shot by Jaysha Collins. Jay's heading to the free throw line. It's an and one situation right here. As Collins fires it up, and off the back of the iron won't go. Lady Colts on top by 21, 77-56. Pass stolen on the other end. Quickly down court, into the lane. There's going to be a charging foul called. Tell you what, Fuller had a lot of momentum after that steal, trying to go coast to coast, and that's going to be her fifth personal foul. But a nice first game for the Lady Colts. Kayla Fuller. On the other end, Lady Tigers put it up. Nice rebound, almost, I should say, as looked like Amari Morrison is going to come away with a rebound. A little traffic there, they tip it away. And the Lady Tigers will put it in play in the corner. As Amari tried to tip it away, but a foul underneath. Going to be called on Jaysha Collins. That may be her fifth personal foul. I have one, and I don't even know if this thing's working. Frankly. But always that. Yeah. Radio. Yeah. Shot on the way. In and out, no good. That thing did everything but go down. I don't know why they call them free. They're so hard to get. Lady Tigers trailing this one, 77-56 with 4:08 to go.
Facebook or radio?
It's 888. No, it's not on Facebook. It's just radio. 888radio.com. And good defense on the far end. As Michaela Scott had a little bit of trouble right there. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Lady Tigers. Lady Colts will have it. Lady Colts in the backcourt. Firing it down court. Oh, nice pass underneath. Let's see if we got what we got right here. Mine was playing a while ago, but all I could hear was crowd noise. Lady Tigers bring it the other way. Cut through the double team. High off the glass and good. 79-59. Lady Colts on top by 20. Driving through the lane, Michaela Scott. Trying to cut through that lane. Got the layup off the back of the off the bottom of the glass, but she was fouled in the act of shooting. 3:11 to play in the ball game. Lady Colts on top by 20. Okay, let's see what mine did. Barely. Yeah. We did something. Lady Colts on top by 21, 80-59 with 3:06 remaining in this ball game. Pass, pressure. Lady Colts stealing it away, taking it all the way, couldn't get it to go. What an effort that time by Aaliyah Morton. Couldn't quite finish on the shot, however. Lady Tigers get it back. 2:45 to play in this one. Lady Colts looking to run that record to 1-0. Going to be a busy week this week. As a matter of fact, going to be heading out on Wednesday for a game deep into the heart of Texas. And then back home again on Saturday. Lady Tigers fire it, cross court, shot. The fall away wouldn't go. Rebound underneath. Nice, good position rebound that time. The stick back up and in by the Lady Tigers. Lady Colts with it out front. Aaliyah Morton gets it off. Shot. No good. Rebound comes off. The Lady Tigers. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Impressive effort for the first time out for the Lady Colts. Underneath. Crash. Whistling the foul before the shot. And they're going to call that one on Amari Morrison. It'll be Amari's second personal foul of the night. Shot on the way and good. Second shot, takes her time, puts it up and in. Lady Colts lead back to 17, quickly down court. There goes Evan Morrison, goes all the way, lays it up and in. Good concentration on the part of Morrison. She had a defender flashing in front of her, able to lay it up and in. Lady Colts on top by 19, 82-63 with 1:50 to play in the contest. Out front, steal, coming all the way. It's going to be Starks, puts it up, can't get the shot to go, and the rebound is going to be pulled down. I thought that was Starks, that was actually Aaliyah Morton with that steal. And Amari Morrison going, really? Calling a foul on me for that. Okay. Lady Tigers will head to the free throw line, try to cut into that 19-point lead, 82-63 with 1:35 to play in this game. Shots on the way up and in. 82-64 with 1:35 to play in the contest. Be about a 20-minute break between games as the Colts will face the Tigers. In tonight's second contest, second shot also good, 82. 65. Shot on the baseline, put up and in. Out front. Lady Colts defensively. Nice cut to the basket. Well, Lady Colts getting after you on defense as that ball is tipped away and going to be picked up by UA Cossatot. Across the midcourt stripe. Spin move. Ashley Starks. Starks is left side. Starks will take the long three-pointer in and out. No good. Thought she had that one knocked down. Rebound comes off the Lady Tigers. They work it left side underneath. Give. Shot high off the glass and good. Lady Colts get it back with 42 seconds remaining. On top by 20. 85-65. We'll get way out front in the corner. Little sideways shot right there. Couldn't quite go in, but I like the form. Right side, out on the wing. Underneath. Just a little physical down there. They're going to whistle and foul. They're going to call Leah Morton with the contact.
What?
Amari Morrison checking back in the lineup. Coming around, shot inside, blocked by Morrison, and then took it away from the defender. Or from the offensive player, I should say, who turned into the defender after the shot was blocked. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by East Texas Baptist. Long out front pass, and this game is over. Got focusing on the scoreboard. Final score, Lady Colts 85, East Texas Baptist 67. We'll try to get some stats with you in the not too distant future. In the meantime, we'll take a little commercial break right here as you're watching Lady Colts basketball on ed88radio.com.
This live stream broadcast on Ed 88 is made possible by Satellite Service Company in Nashville, your authorized Dish Network dealer. Satellite Service Company and Dish Network serve the entertainment needs of the entire area. You like sports? Dish Network sports packages offer every sports fan exciting action featuring your favorite teams. The Dish Tailgater portable satellite TV antenna lets you watch TV wherever you are, at the lake, in the mountains, or at the tailgate party outside the stadium. The Dish Hopper gives you the power to transform your computer, smartphone, or tablet into your TV and enjoy your home TV anywhere. Special discounts and packages available to fit any budget. Satellite Service Company, 301 South Main Street in Nashville.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. This isn't just another chicken sandwich. No, it's more than that. It's the crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. It's the juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. It's the tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. It's plugged into it. Let's see here. We see this right here. Okay, all right. Check, 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 check. So, is it still on? Yeah. It shows it's going in it. But it shows here to be nothing more than just what's going on out there. Just that. Yeah, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that? 'Cause I don't see anything else on this that would check.
That won't plug in.
Test it.
Will that plug into this?
I bet it would.
I'll try that.
Let's try that and see what happens.
See an SD card.
Yeah, right there.
Once you plug that in, I'll pop in.
It's right here. No, this one here. That red cord right there, just unplug it. There we go. All right, good deal, good deal. All right, thanks, John. All right. Now then, let's.
So you think he's got some purpose?
Walk into the Coca-Cola facility in Nashville. You get a taste of Southwest Arkansas history from the past 100 years. The Wilson family bottled their very first Coke in Nashville back in 1911, and the rest is history. The office in Nashville offers an outstanding museum of Coca-Cola memorabilia, and it's open free to the public weekdays from 8 till 4. The Nashville Coca-Cola Distribution Center employs 20 people and serves several counties in southwest Arkansas with a complete assortment of Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper products. The Wilson family is known for their generosity in our community, and they're thankful to Southwest Arkansas for your support over the past century. And the Colts are thankful to Coca-Cola for everything they do for UA Cossatot.
We make sit-down chicken, stand-up chicken, backyard chicken, oops chicken, lots of time chicken, no time chicken. If there's one thing we know, it's chicken, chicken, and chicken. More choices, more wow, more to love. Tyson.
Time now for this week's episode of What's Up, Doc? with Dr. Randy Walker, the Walker Family Clinic. And Doc, it's been a couple of days since I've seen you. Have you been busy?
Well, yeah, I've been sick. I got pink eye. It's crazy.
Everybody's worried about COVID and flu,
Right.
blah, 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 and you go off and get pink eye.
Yeah, I don't know if it was effective COVID after having COVID or what, but somehow, anyway, that kept me out of circulation for a few days. But you know, we're coming up on flu season again. Everybody's been preoccupied with COVID, and this is a good time to talk about getting your flu shot.
Well, what are we expecting this year as far as the flu is concerned? What?
Well, we're starting to see a few cases in the clinic, so you know, you really never know. It depends on the weather, the strain of the flu, you know, how people react to the weather. It depends on what happens in large degree with COVID. Because, you know, as we've seen, the measures that we put in effect against COVID also have an effect on the flu. But I just want to remind people that just like COVID, the best way to keep from winding up in the hospital with flu is to get your flu vaccine. And if you're 65 and older, you probably need a special flu vaccine that triggers a greater immune response in your body. And there's two of them. One is Fluzone, which has 4 times as much of the antigen as a regular flu vaccine. And the other one is Fluad, and it has a chemical attached to the flu antigen that enhances the immune response that your body has to the vaccine. So that's 2 strategies that we employ in people 65 and older to get a good immune response and good protection from the flu.
Now, you mentioned that how the shots for folks 65 and older are different. Now, do we see any greater number of side effects because of that?
Oh, no, not side effects, no. There are side effects from all the flu shots, but because people 65 and older generally don't have as robust of immune response to the flu vaccine, we typically see less side effects in older populations than in younger populations.
Okay.
And I'd also like to remind people, if you do have symptoms of the flu, we have medications that can treat the flu. I think everybody's probably heard of Tamiflu. And then there's one called Relenza. And Tamiflu's really been approved for treatment of flu in all ages, even newborn babies. And it's important, just like with COVID, it's important to get the treatment for flu early in the course of the disease. Within 2 or 3 days of having symptoms is the optimum time to start taking the flu medications.
And we don't want to possibly do a single episode of this without at least mentioning COVID-19 and the importance of, with colder weather upon us and some folks staying indoors more and everything is probably more important now than ever to make sure that we're trying to abide by some of the COVID guidelines.
Right. Ventilation is, there are guidelines, the mask, but the measures people can take is, mixing a little outside air in your ventilation system to wash the stale air out of your house or your building.
How would you suggest doing that? Cracking a window? Or?
Well, most ventilation systems have an outdoor duct. At least most commercial systems are required to have that. So, like at the clinic, we cracked ours open a little bit, so we have a pretty good amount of outside air coming in and pushing stale air out. So the air inside the building turns over.
I would imagine that would really be important for people with the holidays coming up, and you have folks coming in from everywhere. If you don't have that option on your particular heating or cooling system, there would probably be a good. I would imagine just cracking a window could help to a certain extent.
Just crack a window a little bit. As horrible as that sounds, as far as conserving energy, but it's important to turn that air over and to wear a mask. And, an interesting fact about masks is all masks really were designed to be used in surgery, the surgical mask. And they're not really designed to filter the air you breathe in or to trap particulate in the air you breathe out. If you can imagine, everybody's leaning over the patient. They're designed so that if you cough, the blowout goes to the sides instead of onto your surgical field.
Okay.
So So masks do trap a lot of the large particles that we've talked about, but they, they're just one factor in
I
the
know
fight
if
against COVID.
having surgery done on me, I certainly want all those large particles caught.
Right. Yeah, they're tremendous at the large particles. But as we've talked about, before, COVID and other viruses are spread in those microscopic particles that dry out and can float on the air for extended distances.
Well, let's just be careful out there, right?
Right.
All right. Well, Dr. Randy, it's good to see you again, buddy, and we'll get together again next week here on What's Up, Doc on ed88radio.com.
All right. Thanks, Lauren.
Well, once again, we're courtside here at the Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gymnasium in beautiful Lockesburg, Arkansas. Speaking of beautiful, look at those bags of popcorn right there. Now, if you pull one of them aside, you can see that is actually our good friend Mike Kincaid back there, who actually, he's never looked better than he has with that Utz popcorn in front of his face. Utz popcorn, the official popcorn of the UA Cossatot Colts and Lady Colts tonight. There you go. You're looking good tonight, buddy. You're looking good. Anyway, yeah, we're getting set. The Lady Colts came away with a big victory here in this first game. Fairly close at halftime, but it was only like a 3-point margin, like 39-36. I don't know, because I was actually on the road running down cables and this, that, and the other. It never fails. First game of the season, you're going to have some technical difficulties, and ours they're over now. We're better now, So anyway, getting set for the men's contest tonight, in which the Colts, a number of fresh new faces, and a good returning group of Colts from last year's very successful basketball team. But some very talented folks have joined the Colts. This recruiting class, this freshman class, very, very talented, and we're expecting big things from the Colts. And the Lady Colts set the stage tonight. We expected big things from them as well, and they did not disappoint as they came out in that second half and pretty much dominated. It was just way too much pressure defense, and the Lady Colts came away with the big victory tonight. Colts with 8 players in the lineup tonight. I noticed there were a couple of Colts in the stands this evening. So first game of the season, maybe possibly an injury or two, we don't know. But anyway, we're going to be impressed. We can go ahead and take a look at our Colts down here as they're down here warming up. Yeah, as you can see, the guy that just shot, that of course Terry Anderson, returning conference co-MVP, also second team All-American, Division II NJCAA. Young man just shot right there. That's Luke from down there at young man that played his high school basketball in Horatio. Luke Bright. And again, we're going to see several new faces out there tonight. So looking forward to what should be a very good basketball season for the Colts. And we'll be back in a moment with more of our pregame show. Might try to find some stats on the Lady Colts game as well, coming up right after this on ed88radio.com.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
When you order a Quarter Pounder with cheese, you're committing your uninterrupted attention to a Quarter Pound of fresh beef. It's the world's best tasting Do Not Disturb sign. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, we're in between basketball games tonight. I mentioned Luke Bright a moment ago. There's his dad. Of course, Coach Bright, Kevin Bright. Longtime coach down at Horatio. Good to see you. Good to see you, Kevin. Good to see you. Anyway, looking back at the Lady Colts basketball game tonight, it was a pretty balanced scoring attack. Leading the way for the Lady Colts was Amari Morrison, wound up the evening with 14 points on the evening. Also in double figures tonight, Jaisha Collins added a dozen, 11 points tonight for Michaela Scott. Also 10 points tonight for Ashley Starks. And also contributing tonight with 9 points on the evening was Kyler Hardy. She had 9. And again, every Lady Colt in the lineup tonight scored. Well, there's somebody with a dozen. Well, I mentioned Jason Collins. Yes, I did. This is the first time I've had a chance to look at the books, and quite frankly, didn't get to see a whole lot of the basketball game. Kyler Fuller tonight also with a dozen points tonight. So Lady Colts wound up with 5 players in double figures, and came away with the big victory tonight. Final score 85-67. A good way to start the season. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate y'all. 4.5 minutes away from the start of this men's contest tonight, as Colts getting set to take on the Tigers of East Texas Baptist College. And we'll be back with more in a moment right after this on ed88radio.com.
This live stream broadcast on Ed 88 is made possible by Satellite Service Company in Nashville, your authorized Dish Network dealer. Satellite Service Company and Dish Network serve the entertainment needs of the entire area. You like sports? Dish Network sports packages offer every sports fan exciting action featuring your favorite teams. The Dish Tailgater portable satellite TV antenna lets you watch TV wherever you are, at the lake, in the mountains, or at the tailgate party outside the stadium. The Dish Hopper gives you the power to transform your computer, smartphone, or tablet into your TV and enjoy your home TV anywhere. Special discounts and packages available to fit any budget. Satellite Service Company, 301 South Main Street in Nashville. UA Cossatot Colts basketball on ed88radio.com is presented by Queen Auto Group, Husqvarna, Tires Plus, Bank of Lockesburg, McDonald's, Coca-Cola of Nashville, Gentry Chevrolet, Horatio State Bank, AEP Swepco, Pilgrims, Power Pharmacy, and Arvest. Keep up with the Colts all season long, right here on ed88radio.com.
By the way, that's Giselle Gomez on the camera tonight, and doing a fine job, I might add. Another one of our fine student ambassadors here at UA Cossatot. And Giselle, we got a moment right here. We're going to make you a star, okay? And she's sitting over here eating our Utz popcorn, which, by the way, Utz popcorn, the official popcorn of the UA Cossatot Colts tonight. And Giselle, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Giselle Gomez. I am a student ambassador at UA Cossatot for at least 2 years right now. And this is my last year, sadly. I'm majoring in dental hygiene. So yes, well, a lot of people think that's kind of weird, but to me it's a very amazing career.
Oh, yes.
And very flexible as well.
And it's a skill, you learn that, and you can go anywhere.
Yes, that is true. Very, very, very.
So do you plan to stay around here after you graduate? After you become a dental hygienist, do you plan to work here or go somewhere else?
For right now, go somewhere else, and if God plans me to come over here, I'll come over here.
Awesome. So what's your favorite class right now?
Good question.
Oh, they're all good, right? They're all good, right?
Yeah, they are all good. But I love going to Miss Arbuckle's class.
But Giselle, thanks for running the camera tonight, all right? She's been doing a good job tonight. And we're going to sit here. We're going to eat some of this popcorn right now as John Bunyard gets set to announce the starting lineups for these teams.
historic Lockesburg Gymnasium as the Cossatot taking these Texas Baptist Tigers tonight. Starting with the visiting team, starting lineup tonight. Number 2, Howard Barrett. Number 14, Amon Raymond. Number 21, Joey LeBoy. Number 24, Trevor Deal. Number 33, Bryson Barrett. Number UA, Cossatot Ghost. Starting lineup, and guard, Texas number 2, California. And guard from Houston, Texas, number 3, Alon Lee. And guard from Houston, Texas, number 5, Terry Anderson. And guard from Houston, Texas, number 11, Luke Nash. And forward from Fort Smith, Arkansas, number 22, Jordan Rice.
All right. Starting lineups have been announced. We're just moments away from tip-off for the 2021-22 basketball season. UA Cossatot Colts here on 888radio.com. Our season sponsors this year, folks at Husqvarna, along with Coca-Cola. Our good friends at Tyson, amongst our sponsors. As the Colts head to the center circle. In the jump circle for the Colts will be Jordan Wright. Right, as we said, out of Fort Smith, Arkansas. A lot of Texas talent on this squad here. Looks like everybody's set. And the opening tip controlled by the Tigers of East Texas Baptist. They'll bring it in the front court. Deep in the corner, three-pointer on the way, in there. East Texas takes a 3-0 lead as we're underway with the 2021-22 basketball season. Underneath, shot put up and in by Decorian Phillips. Phillips with the basket, and the Colts lead it, or trail it by a score of 3-2. 19:37 to play in this ball game. Colts have put the ball in play underneath their own basket. They get it out front, three-pointer on the way, off the iron and over the back of the glass. Firing it up soon as he caught it was DeLon Dean. That one just wouldn't go down. Colts will pick up the pressure at midcourt. Terry Anderson puts pressure on the basketball. Malik Nash picks up the defense. Double team up top. Running 14-footer up and in. And the Colts trail it by a score of 5-2 with 19:11 to play in this first half. Oh, nice. Quick break on the basket. Scooping it up and in to Malik Nash. Nash has his first 2 points as a Colt. And the Colts trail it 5-4. Just under 19 minutes to play, just underway in this contest. Nash putting pressure on the basketball. Loose ball on the court. Nash almost came away with it. Got some help from Anderson. Nice no-look pass, shot put up underneath, no good. Whistle foul underneath, shooting foul. Looked like half the Tiger team was on the court that time, on the floor. And the personal foul is going to be whistled against Decorian Phillips. That's his first personal foul, first team foul against the Colts. Two-shot violation here. First shot on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. 18:45 to play in this first half. Shots on the way and off the iron, no good. Terry grabs the rebound. Terry Anderson will give it off to Malik Nash. Nash will bring it into the front court. Across the Colts' head. Up top, looking for somebody to break open here. Getting a little movement on offense now. Nice cut to the basket. Pass a little bit ahead of Anderson. Terry got caught up in traffic right there, couldn't quite catch up to it. Got to remember, the JUCO level, you got fresh new faces every year. Half of your lineup is going to be folks that hadn't played there before. This time Nash strips it away, takes it the other way. Oh, nice lob up. Going up to get it and lay it off the glass is Terry Anderson. Anderson gets the basket, but what an assist that time by Malik Nash. Three-pointer up and in. Out there by the Jackson Family Court logo. And we've got a timeout on the court. Our score, it's East Texas Baptist 8, Colts 6, 17:57 to play in this first quarter, or first half, I should say. We're back in a moment on 888radio.com.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. This isn't just another chicken sandwich. No, it's more than that. It's the crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. It's the juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. It's the tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Jordan Wright on the defensive end, making a nice defensive play that time. Colts have it underneath their own basket. They'll fire it out front. Three-pointer on the way, and nothing but net from DeLon Dean. Nice three-pointer. They left him open. He knocked it down, and the Colts lead it by a score of 12-8. And we've got a turnaround. We got a traveling violation. So the Colts get the basketball back. They trailed it 8-6 at the break and at the timeout, and since then have reeled off 6 straight. Colts with it on the edge. Tried to get it underneath to Terry. Terry was looking to take it to the basket. Anderson just lost the handle on it. He was already looking at that defender, trying to figure out a way around him, lost the handle, and East Texas Baptist gets it after the turnover. Tigers on the perimeter, way out front. They found somebody to get on number 21. He hit a couple of threes early here. East Texas drives to the basket. Contested rebound that time, but coming out of there with it. Strong move on the part of Jordan Wright. Kid from Fort Smith gets it ahead. Three-pointer on the way, up and in. Knocking it down, that's DeCorian Phillips. Phillips with a three. Colts on top 15-8. If they've reeled off 9 straight here. Underneath, shot, got an easy one right there. That breaks that 9-0 run. Colts on top by 5, 15-10. Oh, what a pace this team plays at. Deep in the corner, back out front, three-pointer on the way, won't go. And trying to knock that thing down out there was Malik Nash, just couldn't quite knock it down. And I believe Terry Anderson's picked up the personal foul over the back. Anderson called for the personal. That'll be his first, second team foul against the Colts. Tigers will bring it the other way. Good pressure on the basketball that time by Malik Nash. Long three-pointer off, no good. And let's see here, a push on the defensive end. That's going to be an offensive foul. First foul of the night called against East Texas Baptist. 15:55 left to go in this first half. Colts on top 15-10. Malik Nash bring it across the midcourt stripe. Over to Anderson. Anderson up top, into the hands of DeLon Dean. Dean gives it to Anderson, back out to DeCorian Phillips. Phillips, nice pull up that time. Couldn't got it, a one-handed tip in midair. That was almost like a tip drilled to himself. And DeCorian Phillips kid that injured himself last practice, last 3 minutes before last season started. Stayed around, rehabbed. He had surgery on the knee, rehabbed it, looking good. Colts get it on the defensive end. They'll fire it out to DeLon Dean. That shot won't go in the rebound. Anderson thought about swatting it away, had to draw back though. He's got a foul here in the early going. Tigers with it out front. Phillips puts pressure on the basketball, and let's see here. That's DeLon Dean, excuse me, call for the personal. It's his first. I've got a lot of new faces to get used to. As Terry Anderson was the only player that played for the Colts in that starting lineup tonight. Looks like Cameron Woods checks into the lineup for the Colts. Is that right? Actually, I see that Shane Bell is checked in the lineup for the Colts. Okay. Turnover on the defensive end down there. Colts get it back. Leading 17-10. Shane Bell drives hard to the basket, lays it up, couldn't get that one-hander to go. The rebound's going to be picked up by East Texas. ETBU on the attack. They'll get it way out front. Trying to work that perimeter, and nice defense that time on the part of Shane Bell. Looks like we're going to see Luke Bright check in for the first time tonight for the Colts. Again, local kid, played his high school ball at Horatio. It's Terry Anderson, trying to show why he was one of the conference leaders in steals last year. He was one of the leaders in several categories: steals, rebounds, assists, and of course scoring. That's why he was named a second-team All-American and the co-MVP in the conference. Driving inside the lane, a little one-hander, won't go, rebound. Taken away by Terry Anderson. He'll get it ahead to Malik Nash. Nash backs it back out. They'll fire it out, get it right side to Anderson. Anderson drives inside the lane. You got to be long and lanky and have some arm strength in there too. Yeah, nice. Anderson with the basket, and East Texas Baptist turns it over. Anderson with 4 points in the ball game. He's going to get a breather right now. So it'll be Bright, Phillips, along with Dean, Nash, and also Shane Bell in the lineup for the Colts right now. Ball stolen away. Coming the other way with it. You want this one or this one? We're fighting over the popcorn up here. It's the official popcorn of the Colts tonight. Colts have it, out on the wing. Driving through the lane. Beautiful form on the part of DeCorian Phillips. 9 points in the ball game. Colts on top by 9, 21-12. 13-20 to go in this first half. Colts defensively, shot up and in, three-pointer out front. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called right now. So with a timeout on the court, we'll take one as well. Colts lead it by a score of 21-15. We're back in a moment on 888radio.com. Well, we're back after that 30-second popcorn break. Ready to do it again. Colts lead it by a score of 21-15. After that three-pointer a moment ago. Coach Robert Byrd said, hey, guys, we can't take any chances on defense here. Can't give them that extra step out front. They can hit from the perimeter. Malik Nash in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. There's Luke Bright underneath with a rebound. Shot put up and in. Give Bright the rebound and the assist. finishing the play, DeCorian Phillips. He's in double figures already with 11. 11 of the Colts' 23. And somewhere around us, I know that Luke's dad, Kevin, is out there smiling right now. Saw him come in earlier tonight. One of the nuances of this gym is the fact we have a stage up there, and occasionally the basketball winds up there. Gives everybody a little breather when they chase it down. Colts set up. Got the man-to-man going here. Shot put up from the perimeter. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound comes off to Terry Anderson. Anderson, oh, nice give that time. Taking it all the way. Malik Nash, breakneck speed. Never broke stride. What a pass that time by Anderson. Colts have it on the other end. That's Nash with it. All the way. It dishes off the last moment to Luke Bright. Luke gets his first two as a Colt. And the Colts lead it by a score of 27-15. Out front, loose ball, picked up. Bell gets it ahead to Nash. Nash is going to be fouled out front. He's heading to, let's see, that's actually only the second team foul of the night. So, Colts will have it on the baseline, leading 27-15. Just under 12 minutes to play in this first half. And Malik Nash is going to get a break. I hear the coaching staff giving him a round of applause down there. As Colts get it underneath. And DeCorian Phillips with another basket. He's got 13 on the night. Colts on top, 29-15. Out on the perimeter. They'll get it in the corner. A little more room in the corners this year as compared to last year as they widen the court here. Loose ball underneath. Rebound picked up by Luke Bright. They'll fire it ahead. I think they were looking for the alley-oop that time. They had the alley, but no oop. Coming the other way, shot put up and in. A little running 8-footer up and in. Colts on top by a dozen. Anderson gives it left side. Gets it to Phillips. Phillips dishes off. Shane Bell. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound. There's Luke Bright under there with the rebound. Gets it in the corner to Anderson. Anderson drives strong to the basket. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes off the Tigers. Colts on top by a dozen, 29-17. 14-footer on the baseline. A little runner that time, up and in. Nice shot. Colts lead cut back to 10. 10:35 to play in the first half. They work in the corner. Phillips works it left side. Shane Bell, that three is in there. Shane Bell, his first basket for the Colts is a three-pointer. And the Colts are on top 32-19. Try to penetrate. Right side, three-pointer on the way. Hard off the glass, no good. And the shot underneath, partially blocked, picked back up and put right back up and in. 32-21. Colts coming the other way right now. That's DeCorian Phillips. Gets it right side. In the hands of Bell. Back to Phillips. Drives through the lane. Lays it up and in. Phillips with that nasty knee injury before the season could even get started last year. Looks really good. He's been looking forward to his debut. Colts puts some pressure on the basketball. Shot. No good. Rebound. Anderson. He'll get it ahead to DeLon Dean. Shot up underneath. Won't go. And the rebound's tipped out of bounds last touched by the Colts. DeLean went strong inside, just couldn't quite knock it down. Looks like DeLon's going to get a breather here. As Malik Nash checks back in, and we're going to see our first look from a young man from Vivian, Louisiana. Cortez Collins checks in the lineup for the Colts. Three-pointer on the way by the Tigers. Nope. Anderson went up for it, couldn't quite bring it down. Chasing down that basketball with Shane Bell. Ahead to Anderson. He'll fire the long three. In and out, no good. Tigers in the backcourt. Bell puts pressure on, driving through the lane. Can't get the shot to go. And a whistle and a foul. Cortez Collins going to be called for his first personal foul as a Colt. I'm trying to quit eating this. That's popcorn, but it is so good. I love that butter flavor. Colts on top, 34-21. Just under 9 minutes to play in this first half. Substitution for the Tigers right now. Second shot, up and in. Colts on top by a dozen, 34-22. Nash almost picked it up. Instead, trying to drive through the lane. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Nash trying to penetrate. Somebody got a hand on the ball. And the Colts will make the inbounds pass. Looks like Bright will trigger the inbounds play. Nash, Collins. Bright, Anderson in the lineup. As Anderson lays it up, reached all the way around the defender to get that one off. Couldn't knock it down. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Colts. Anderson's going to get a breather right now. Looks like Jordan Wright's going to check back in. Nash puts pressure on the basketball out front. Nice screen that time. Three-pointer on the way. Did he call that? Kind of a sideways release using the glass. Colts lead back to single digits now, 34-25. In the corner, that's Malik Nash. Nash comes back up top. Colts going to work a little clock right here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving down. Shane Bell can't get the shot to go. There's the big guy, Cortez Collins. The friendly giant puts it up and in. Colts on top by 11 now, 36-25. Nice shot underneath, won't go. There's Luke Bright with another rebound. He's got at least 3 tonight as the shot, or the ball is stolen away out front. Colts getting back defensively. Oh, Cortez Collins swats it against that backboard. Colts coming the other way. Shane Bell fires it to Collins, free throw line. Off the glass and good. The big guy. He had to catch and release that time. Made it count. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Tigers get the rebound. They try to penetrate. Everybody chasing the ball. That left a man alone on the back door that time. And the Colts lead back down to 11, 38-27. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Nash drives. Had to adjust. There's Cortez Collins. Nice touch. Big guy got the position, tipped it right up and in. 40-27. Collins on the other end, grabbing that rebound after deflecting that shot. Gets the rebound. They'll bring it left side. Shane Bell with it. Bell will fire up the three-pointer. In there! Shane Bell with a three. He's got a pair of them tonight. Colts as a team have 4 three-pointers on the evening, and they lead at 43-27, their biggest lead of the night. Tigers with it, right side three-pointer. That was an easy offside rebound for Luke Bright. Takes it the other way to Shane Bell. Bell faked the shot, got the defender in the air, and he's going to the free throw line. Bright that time with the rebound, far in. Immediately looking for somebody to give it to. Yeah, we're putting up some points right here. You know, there's 6:20 something to go. Good point, Mike. Mike Kincaid said, you know, we're still in the first half here. Colts already with 43 on the scoreboard, and they love this pace. Going to see some fresh troops out there because the Colts get up and down that court. So Phillips back in the lineup along with Nash. There's Collins, the big guy, missed that one. He's got 6 points, so in his limited time in this ball game, East Texas Baptist way up top. They'll work it right wing. Back out front. And a pass. Looked like he was open. He was open for a moment, but closing quickly was DeLon Dean to slap that one out of bounds. We'll get a breather here as the ball goes up on the stage. Now I have to chase it down. I think you ought to just sit down there, Mike, and chase that basketball down. Tigers set to toss it in. Colts putting plenty of pressure on that inbounds play. I think you're right. Tigers backing it out on the perimeter. Catch and release. Shot on the way, no good. Oh, there's nobody going to get that ball from Collins. Cortez gets it ahead into the hands of Nash. Nash has one speed, full throttle. On the baseline, shot or pass inside to Cortez, showing some nice touch right there. Looked like he was shooting that one from the hip. Managed to look like he was wrapped up right there and still had the arm strength to get that one off and in. Nice touch. Colts on top by 18. Three-pointer on the way. That one is going to be saved inbounds to the Colts. Coming the other way. Ball is going to be tipped away as Phillips lost the handle on it. Shot on the other end, up and in. Three-pointer up and in. East Texas Baptist has had some success from the perimeter. Driving down the lane, there was no call, but wait a minute, it was a late call is what it was. Colts are going to the free throw line. And heading to the free throw line, I believe that's going to be DeLon Dean. Dean had a nice break on the basket that time. Wasn't sure they were going to catch him for that, and Cortez Collins was right there to put it home if he needed to. Dean, he's got a three-pointer to his credit tonight. His first trip to the free throw line. Shot is on the way, and it's off the back of the iron, no good. Am I wrong? I think that's the first free throw the Colts have shot tonight. I could be wrong. It's been so fast, I haven't, maybe I just didn't write it down. It has been a fast pace. Coach Bird, Coach Pagan, they love to see these guys get up and down the court. Second shot is on the way, and it's good. Dean with 4 points in the ball game. Colts lead by 16, 46-30. Tigers with the basketball. Across the Colts head at mid-court. Up top. Nash puts some pressure on the basketball. Folks got tangled up, no call. Cortez Collins, nobody wants to shoot over him. They'll kick it back out front. That shot's no good. Rebound picked up. Collins blocked that first shot. Shooter came down, went right back up, and got it to go in. Colts have it now on top by 14. Terry Anderson with the ball. He'll work it right side to DeLon Dean. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go. Or that's DeCorian Phillips, excuse me. Inside the free throw circle. That one won't go. Anderson chases it down for the Colts. Coming quickly the other way. Behind the back dribble. So many skills. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go. There's Cortez Collins. Big guy. Up and in. That's a spinning dance move inside the lane there. Vivian, Louisiana product. Cortez Collins in double figures right now with 10. That was nice. Driving through the lane. Rebound is going to come off to DeCorian Phillips. Phillips trying to drive through the lane, kicks it back out in the corner. Oh, looks like DeLon Dean, that took him by surprise. Able to corral the ball eventually, but the ball did hit that sideline over there. And the Colts will turn it over. Look like Cortez Collins coming out of the lineup, gets a big round of applause from the Colts fans. We got a good crowd on hand tonight. Really. Not bad at all for a Monday night. Yeah, Tigers with the basketball. They'll bring it up top. Right side. Oh, nice. Drive through the lane. Anderson there to affect that shot. Colts get it. That's going to be DeCorian Phillips. Couldn't get the shot to go. Anderson's there trying to tip it in. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Colts. Phillips with that knee brace on. I know he went through some extensive surgery last year, but he shows no fear on that leg at all. Did a good job of rehabbing that. Shot on the way, perimeter, nope, partially blocked. Anderson picks it out of the air. He'll get it ahead to DeLon Dean. Shot won't go and the rebound comes off. Looks like Terry Anderson's going to be called for the personal foul. It'll be his second. I don't know. Sometimes my phone talks to me for no particular reason. It's like, you know,
At least your phone will talk to you.
I guess it will. I don't know. Every now and then it just goes nuts on me. Colts set up defensively. Shot inside the lane, won't go. There's Anderson with the rebound. Cut in front of the defender, got that rebound, comes the other way, takes it all the way and lays it off the glass and good. Terry Anderson with a pair. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Colts on top, 50-32. We still have 2:23 to play in this first half. And there's a whistle and a foul underneath. Let's see who they call this one on. That's going to be on Terry Anderson. That's his third. Anderson, last year, fouled out of a couple of games, and those were games that, tell you what, we had to have the big guy in that ball game. But 3 fouls here in the first half. He's going to get a breather right now. Checking back in his place will be Jordan Wright. So it's Wright along with DeLon Dean, Shane Bell, Malik Nash, and Luke Bright in the lineup as Nash takes it all the way. Got a little too far under before he laid it up. That clanks off the rim. And the Tigers, no, that did not look like you, Mike Kincaid. Not at all. Nash just a little faster than he thought he was. Wound up a little farther under the basket than he wanted to be. Coming the other way. Tried to do the reverse layup that time. And looked like Jordan Wright having a hard time. They went one side, the other side came back at him again. They get the basket. Colts have it. Bounce pass out to Luke Bright. He'll get it to Nash. Nash works it left side to Shane Bell. Bell looking inside. Gets inside the lane. It's a Coca-Cola logo there. Gets it back off to Jordan Wright. That one off the back of the iron. They had the right idea. Wright just couldn't knock it down. Colts quickly back on defense. And coming through the lane, I do believe that's going to be a blocking foul on Jordan Wright. Got himself a little close to that free throw line. Offensive player saw the lane and made his way for that spot. Call that personal foul on Jordan Wright. That'll be his first. That's the 7th team foul against the Colts. Jordan Wright's going to come out of the lineup, and Terry Anderson's going to check back in with 3 personal fouls. Shots on the way, in and out, no good. Tell you what, East Texas hasn't shot a very high percentage at the free throw line tonight. They've had more opportunities the Colts have there. Driving on the basket, DeLon Dean, he's going to be fouled. So Dean is going to head to the free throw line. DeLon Dean, the only Colt that has shot free throws tonight. He's 1 out of 2 at the charity stripe. 4 points in the ball game. Make it 5 as that one silky smooth. Nash, Bell, Bright, Anderson, and Dean in the lineup for the Colts. UAC on top, 51-35 with 1:14 to play in this first half. Shots on the way, in there. Dean now with 6 points in the ball game. And the Colts up by 17. Out near midcourt, ball, pass, comes inside the lane, going up. Shane Bell, or rather Malik Nash, went up high. Bell comes out of there with the basketball, kicks it in the corner to Anderson for 3, in there. That 3-pointer would not have been possible last year. They widen the court, and Anderson hits his first 3 of the season. He has 9 points, and Colts on top by 20, 55-35. Underneath, shot put up, looked like Bright was trying to block that shot. We're going to see. They call Luke for the block, or did they call Malik Nash? I think they got Nash for the personal foul. Nash picks up his first personal foul. And
East Texas Baptist heads to the charity stripe again. That one's on the way. In there. 55-36, just under 39 seconds to play in this first half. Second shot, in there. 55-37. Lead back to 18 as Malik Nash will bring it into the front court for the Colts. He'll work it over to Anderson. Anderson gets it out to Bell. Shane dishes off to DeLon Dean. Dean splits the defenders, goes through, puts it up and in a blocking foul. So Dean with a nice move on the basket. And he's going to the free throw line. Dean now with 9 points in the ball game, or 8 points in the ball game. Looks like DeCorian Phillips has checked back into the lineup. Dean will be at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Looks like Giselle is really hitting that popcorn hard over here. You need some more of this, Mike? You need to get some up before Giselle eats it all. Giselle's working hard running that camera. Yeah, Giselle's doing a good job running that camera tonight. You got that right. It's a tough job. I mean, there's a lot of turning on this thing because Colts get up and down that court quickly. Oh yeah, that's popcorn. The official popcorn of the UA Cossatot Colts tonight. Dean at the free throw line. Fires it up off the back of the iron, won't go. Rebound comes off to Phillips. He gives it to Dean for three. And you may be wondering, folks, is that a design play? Why make one when you can get three? Colts steal the inbounds pass in the corner to Terry. Anderson's three-pointer won't go, and the rebound comes off to the Tigers. And we've come to the end of this one. Into this first half, I should say. Colts lead it by a score of 60-37. And we'll be back. Take a look at some halftime stats right after this from some of our sponsors on 880.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. This isn't just another chicken sandwich. No, it's more than that. It's the crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. It's the juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. It's the tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We make sit-down chicken, stand-up chicken, backyard chicken, oops chicken, lots of time chicken, no time chicken. If there's one thing we know, it's chicken, chicken, and chicken. More choices, more wow, more to love. Tyson.
Selena's satellite service in DeQueen is a corporate partner of Ed 88. Selena's is a Southwest Arkansas dish network provider offering all the latest package deals. And if you should encounter a problem, Selena's experienced service technicians are just a phone call away. The very latest in Dish Network home entertainment equipment can be found at Selena's Satellite in downtown DeQueen. Well, it's halftime here. Colts leading the East Texas Baptist Tigers
at halftime. What do you think, Mike? And by the way, I just want to say, Mike was kind of in charge of the redo of the floor here, and things were done on time. We're able to play basketball here.
We're playing basketball
tonight.
tonight.
Putting the finishing touches on it today, weren't we?
I'm really happy about that.
Well, you know, it does make a difference. As you know, the Colts with that pressure defense and everything, they like a wide court. They love to chase that ball.
They do, and they need a wide court, and you know, it's been a good project, and I hope everybody's pleased with the outcome.
I think it certainly did not detract from the beauty of this old gym, and it actually takes this gym into this century.
I think so. I think so. At least we can play basketball here, and nobody's going to give us any grief about the court being too small.
It was a little narrow, and there were some coaches in the conference used to complain about that from time to time.
Not anymore.
But usually they didn't complain as long as they were winning. But yeah, last year they started complaining a little bit.
Yeah, when they started losing, we started hearing a lot more complaining. How is that? How can
I don't think they're going to like it this year either.
No, I don't think that. I don't think so. I think we got coaches. Our coaching staff has got us two very competitive teams.
Well, we really did, and what a great start. Colts on top by a score of 60-37. Tell you what, we're going to take a quick break right now. Come back and take a look at some halftime stats right after this on ed88radio.com.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. This isn't just another chicken sandwich. No, it's more than that. It's the crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. It's the juicy chicken sandwich. From the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. It's the tender chicken sandwich. From the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
It's halftime. The Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gym, where the Colts lead. Oh, you can see it there on the screen. Colts on top, 60-37 over East Texas Baptist University. Colts trailed 8-6 for the early in that first half when Coach Robert Bird called a timeout and made a few defensive suggestions, and Colts came out, reeled off 9 straight, and lead it now 60-37 at the intermission. Halftime, there are 3 Colts in double figures, led by DeCorian Phillips and DeLon Dean with 12 each. Coming off the bench, tossing in 10, Cortez Collins. Meanwhile, Terry Anderson has 9 points in that first half, 6 points for Shane Bell, all of those from three-point land. 6 points for Malik Nash, and 2 points for Luke Bright. So the Colts, every Colt that has played tonight has scored, and a strong performance thus far. Pressure defense, they hit the boards, and they get up and down that court. Again, our score at the half, Colts on top by a score of 60-37. We'll be back in a moment with more here on ed88radio.com.
For classmates, graduates, and teachers making the best of it. For the restaurants delivering to our doorsteps. For the frontline workers putting it on the line every single day. For this great nation determined to be stronger on the other side. Thanks to all of you, we'll be together again.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says they don't want fries, get them the fries. Or else your fries will be their fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We take a look at the score, the schedule for the Colts. It is a busy time. Month of November, as we kick off the season here. The Colts and Lady Colts have. I'm just looking up and down the schedule here. They're, of course, we've got East Texas Baptist tonight, and Murray State College, Tishomingo, Oklahoma. That's coming up on Wednesday night. Then on this Saturday, we got a doubleheader here. 12 noon, the Lady Colts will take on Premier Prep of Ashdown, and it'll be Southwest Community College. The Colts will take on Southwest Community College at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Now, coming up 1 week from tonight, we're going to be traveling down to East Texas Baptist University, so we'll face this same team again 1 week from tonight. Then the Colts will take on Southwest Christian College on Thursday the 11th. And then they'll have a 1 week break before they take on Southern University of Shreveport here at the Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gymnasium. Then we have Friday the 19th will be at Crowley's Ridge College. Monday the 22nd at Jarvis Christian College. And then on Wednesday of that week, Jarvis will come here, and we'll wrap up the month of November on the 30th at the University of Texas down in Dallas. So we have plenty of basketball to play in the days to come. And what a way to get started. The Colts will have the basketball to start this second half. As soon as the official score, Steve Cole gets down there to keep up with the books. Malik Nash out front with the ball. He gets it to Terry Anderson. Also with that starting lineup here in the second half, DeCorian Phillips, along with DeLon Dean and Shane Bell in the middle. Colts have it, driving through the lane. That's Phillips. Nice cut to the basket. He adds to his 12 points. He's got 14 now. Phillips leading scorer for the Colts. And the Colts on top, 62-37. Is there got a nice march toward that century mark right here. Underneath, nice kick underneath. Drew the defender, passed off the last second, easy basket. Colts come the other way. Nash gets it over to Anderson. Anderson tries to attack the basket, instead goes in the corner. Shane Bell over there draws two defenders, gets it in the hands of DeCorian Phillips, back out to DeLon Dean for three. Can't get that one to go, and the rebound's chased down in the corner. Tigers have it, trailing 62-33. Colts pack the lane. Three-pointer on the way, all alone out there. Shooter puts it up and in. Hit the deck, but no foul. Can't leave that guy alone. Colts on top by 20, 62-42. Anderson kicks it out. Three-pointer up and in by Shane Bell. His third three of the night. Tigers bring it the other way, work the baseline, shot put up and in. Colts will have it, they'll come the other way. Nash quickly down court to DeLon Dean. In the corner to Anderson, drives through the lane, lays it up with a left hand up and in. Anderson in double figures now with 11. Colts have 4 players in double figures. Shane Bell knocking on the door with 9. Three-pointer on the way. East Texas Baptist can't get it to go. Player hits the deck. Colts come away with the rebound. They get it. Shane Bell attacks the basket, used his body to shield the basketball. There was some contact down there, but no call. Did not catch that. Official was explaining something to the scorer's table. Well, the Tigers have the basketball in the backcourt, trailing 67-44. Three-pointer on the way, uncontested, won't go. There's DeLon Dean with the rebound, so smooth as he comes across the court. Uses that upper body strength, makes him a little room, and was able to shoot from the hip, put it off the glass, and good. DeLon Dean, 14 points in the ball game. He and DeCorian Phillips leading the way for the Colts. And the shot, or the ball loose on the court, going to be picked up by Malik Nash. Fires it ahead. Chasing it down to DeCorian Phillips. On the pass from Dean. He'll get it back out front to DeLon. Out to Shane Bell. In the corner to Anderson. Anderson thought about it, takes a step, goes strong to the basket, lays it up with the left hand, and good. Terry Anderson. He's got 13 points in the ball game. It's been DDT so far. DeLon, DeCorian, and Terry as the Colts lead it 71-44. Steal coming the other way. Pass down court. Terry can't quite catch up to it. Colts playing at a very high pace. And it looks like the big guy, Cortez Collins, checking back in the lineup. And DeLon Dean's going to get a breather here. 71-44, Colts on time. 16:42 to play in this game. Driving the baseline, shot put up and in. Pretty much willed that ball to go in there. Nash comes the other way. Malik looks, directing traffic, tries to clear out in the lane. They'll get it down low to Anderson. Anderson, spin move inside, and let's see. Personal foul against the Tigers. Looks like Shane Bell's going to get a breather right now. And checking back in is Jordan Wright. Terry Anderson will trigger that inbounds play, gets it way out front to DeCorian Phillips. DeCorian looking, gets it inside to the big guy, Cortez Collins. Working, they're calling traveling on Cortez. Trying to post up down low. Tigers have it. Trailing 71-46. 16 minutes to play in the ball game. Nice tip in on the far end by the Tigers, and the Colts get it back. That lead's cut down to 71-48. Malik Nash out front. They'll set the offense right here. As Anderson has it on the left wing. Gets it down low to Jordan Wright, has his shot blocked, picks it back up, tries to go in for the slam. Caught the rim instead, and that ball wound up in the visitor stands across the way. Jordan showed some explosiveness right there at the basket after getting that shot blocked, but couldn't quite throw it down. Coming the other way, bounce pass, stolen away by Anderson. Fires ahead to Nash. Nash drives through the lane, around the defender, can't get it to go. The tip in by Cortez Collins won't go, and let's see. They're going to call a personal foul on the Tigers. And the Colts are heading to the free throw line. Shoot a pair. That's going to be Jordan Wright at the charity stripe. Wright has 2 points on the evening. His first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one would not go. Didn't have quite enough on it right there. Jordan will have another one coming here. Jordan eyes the basket, sends it on the way, and it's good. Jordan Nash, excuse me, Jordan Wood, Jordan whoever, Jordan Wright. There we go. I said Jordan had 2 points in the ball. That is incorrect. He's got 1 point now. We have a whistle. And let's see. Have to dry the court up right here. And it appears to be dry enough. Rub your foot on it, it evaporates, yeah. Tigers put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Now there we go, now we got a towel, there we go. Let me work a little bit better, there we go. Tigers will trigger the inbounds play. Nash, Collins, Wright, along with Phillips and Anderson in the lineup for the Colts. Three-pointer on the way from the left corner. Nope, rebound, pulled down by Malik Nash. Malik quickly into the front court. Drives through the lane, reverse layup, can't get it to go. There's Anderson with the rebound, goes strong to the basket, puts it off the glass and good. Terry Anderson, 15 points in the ball game. Driving the other way, Anderson on the other end, big collision down there, no call. Coming down with a rebound is Cortez Collins. He gives it to Anderson, drives all the way, lays it up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Collins had it momentarily. Ball's going to be picked up by the Tigers as he managed to get a step around Cortez and he couldn't quite catch up. Colts have it back, leading 74-50. 14-10 to play in the ball game. First game of the season for the Colts, November 1st. Colts took advantage of the night. Shot inside the lane. Cortez has that shot blocked. Coming the other way. Tried to fake that behind the back pass. Might should have done that because the ball is blocked from behind by Anderson. Picked up by the Colts. Little fall away that time. DeCorian Phillips knocks it down. DeCorian, leading scorer in the ball game for the Colts with 16. Colts on top, 76-50. Listen to that crowd. They are fired up. Ball stolen away. Here comes Phillips. Ahead to Anderson, goes high. Can't get it to go. Oh, the crowd wanted that slam. Just couldn't make it work. And a whistle and a foul, and that will be on DeCorian Phillips. That'll be his second personal foul. He's going to come out of the lineup, and we're going to have a number of fresh faces coming in for the Colts. Looks like the Colts will have Malik Nash. He'll stay in the lineup. DeLon Dean, along with Shane Bell, Luke Bright, and I'm missing somebody. Well, I know that DeCorian Phillips is staying in the lineup. Okay, there we go. Tigers will put the ball in play across the way, trailing 76-50. Lob pass inside, picked up, high off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for. Tigers have it. They'll put it up and in. Colts couldn't quite corral that rebound. That's just good, hard-nosed basketball on the part of the Tigers right there. Had that position inside and didn't give up. That's Phillips out front, penetrates and runs into a roadblock there. Ball goes off his knee out of bounds. The Colts turn it over. On top, 76-52, 13:03 to go in the ball game. Lady Colts already racked up a victory tonight. Tigers have it. Be Malik Nash putting on a little one-man pressure in the backcourt. Tried to dish it back through the lane. Nash trailing the play, picked up that loose ball. And Luke Bright, round and round and round she goes. It just wouldn't go down. As Nash stole it away, feeded his teammate, Luke Bright, and it just wouldn't quite go. Cross court in the corner to DeCorian Phillips. Gives it back out front to Nash, to Bright for three. Yes, no. Rebound comes off to East Texas Baptist. Thought he had that one nailed. He just missed on a couple of them right there. The Colts get back defensively. Three-pointer on the way by East Texas Baptist. Won't go. And the rebound tipped around by Bell. Shane picks it up. Coming the other way. Drives through the lane. Lays up the one-hander and good. Nice body control as he made his way through the lane. Shane Bell now with 11 points in the ball game. He's in double figures. That's his first two-pointer of the night. Shot on the way. Nope, there's Bell with another rebound. He's heading out again. Gives it left side to Luke Bright, in the corner to Phillips. Phillips thought about it. Now he takes it. It's in there. That's the first three of the night for DeCorian Phillips. He's got 7 here in the second half, 19 points in the ball game. Colts on top, 81-52. 11.5 to play in the game. Tigers with it in the corner. Three-pointer on the way, off, no good. Rebound comes off to the big guy. Actually, that's going to be coming out of there with it. He's pretty good size himself. That would be DeLon Dean. I just love his upper body strength. Kid's strong. There's Malik Nash grabbing that rebound. He's got a good amount of strength for a point guard as well. Out on the wing, three-pointer on the way by Bell, won't go. There's Luke Bright chasing down that rebound. Fake the pass, turn around, put it up and in. Luke Bright, 4 points in the ball game. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by the Colts. Looks like DeCorian Phillips is going to get a breather, as will Malik Nash. Actually, that was DeCorian Phillips checking in, along with Terry Anderson. I think that was Shane Bell that was checking out just a moment ago. All right. No, Bell is still in that lineup. I'll learn all these guys at some point. A lot of fresh faces out there now. That shot put up, good amount of contact inside. They didn't call it on that first shot. Thought they'd try it again. Can't fool everybody all the time. Heading to the free throw line will be East Texas Baptist. They trail at 83-52. You know, we still have 10:41 remaining in this contest. We're not even halfway done with the second half. Colts at 81 points right now. Second shot off the iron, won't go, and the rebound tipped around, picked up by Luke Bright. Bright's going to give it off to DeCorian Phillips. Phillips will walk it into the front court. He gets it over to Shane Bell. Lob pass inside to Anderson. Had a step on his man. Nice look, nice pass, nice basket. Anderson with a basket. Gives Shane Bell the assist. Colts on top, 85-52. It's been a long night for the Tigers down here, and it ain't over yet. As Bright affects the shot, gets the rebound, gets it off to Shane Bell. Bell, top of the key. He'll back it back out. Try to create a little space inside here. Gets it out to Phillips. DeCorian with the ball over his head, deep in the corner to DeLon Dean. Contact on the baseline. It's going to be a blocking foul against East Texas Baptist. Slowed Dean up for just a moment. Then they continued to attack the basket, and that's only the third team foul against East Texas Baptist. Truth is, they've just had a hard time catching up with the Colts. These guys get up and down that court. They make things happen quickly. As Dean drives free throw line, puts it up, rattles it around, won't get it to go, but there's Anderson to grab that rebound and go right back up and in. Terry Anderson had 9 at the intermission. He's got 10 more here in the second half. Deep in the corner, East Texas Baptist with a basketball. They'll fire up the three, won't go, and that one came down into the hands. He actually hit the court. One of the Tigers grabbed it, laid it up and in. Colts lead at 87-54. 9:20 to go in the ball game. Out front, that's DeCorian Phillips. Gets it to DeLon Dean, back to Phillips. Lob pass inside to Anderson. And one of the Tigers trying to grab a hold, maybe slow Anderson up for just a moment. That's only the 4th team foul against the Tigers, so the Colts will put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Looks like Bright, Bell, Dean, Anderson, and Phillips in the lineup. DeCorian will make the inbounds pass, gets it into Anderson. Working inside, triple team, gets it out to Bright for the three. Nope, rebound comes off to East Texas Baptist. Tigers with it in the corner. They'll walk it down court. Colts leading 87-54. Tigers trying to go inside. Shot affected. Picked up by Anderson. Behind the back dribble. Kicks off in the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Phillips, won't go. And the Tigers get it back. They'll come quickly the other way. Nice pass that time. Good cut to the basket. The shot's up and in. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. Our score, Colts 87, ETBU 56. 8:35 to go in the ball game. We're back in a moment on ed88radio.com.
For those living together and those living apart. For classmates, graduates, and teachers making the best of it. For the restaurants delivering to our doorsteps. For the frontline workers putting it on the line every single day. For this great nation, determined to be stronger on the other side. Thanks to all of you, we'll be together again.
The women's basketball team handed me that after the game.
Oh, wow. Is that not awesome?
Isn't that great?
That is awesome.
That's how I teach kids to be good right there.
Wow. Let's get a shot of that. Hold that up if you would, Cole.
You want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. Get that up there. Anyway, that's Steve Cole right there. Also the official score, but tell us the story behind the note, Cole.
Well, after the women's basketball game against East Texas, their team presented us with this card.
Oh, man.
And it means a lot. And, you know, when the kids enjoy a sport and then they're able to, you know, just show sportsmanship and get along, I mean, it's just wonderful. It's heartfelt.
Well, I tell you what.
And we appreciate it.
It's really neat the way they hang around and they support this team. They've been making some noise tonight.
Yeah, they really have. Thank you.
You have a job to do. Get down there and keep score. That is Steve Cole, Chancellor of UA Cossatot, who's also keeping score tonight. But that was nice on the part of the Lady Colts, who came away with a big victory tonight in our first game this evening as Colts had the basketball, leading 87-56. Whistle on the perimeter. Colts are still not in the 1-and-1 yet. That's only the 5th team foul against ETBU. You know, these two teams will be going at it again 1 week from tonight down in Texas. As Malik Nash gets it off to Anderson. Anderson, I don't think he ever gets tired as he's banged around inside the lane. Are they going to call that a blocking foul, or are they going to say he was fouled in the act of shooting? We'll see here. And they never did signal if that was a shooting foul or not. It is okay, is he shooting? Okay. Well, apparently that was ruled to be in the act of shooting. So Anderson's going to the free throw line for his first free throws of the evening. Puts it up and in. Anderson now with 20 points on the evening. 11 here in the second half. I believe he's the leading scorer for the Colts. We'll check that here in a moment. 88-56. Second shot on the way. Up and in. Colts lead at 89-56. Colts fans wanting to see that triple-digit mark tonight, and they may very well do it. That one, I actually thought it went off the hand of the Tigers down there, but that's okay. Everything happens so quick. Tell you what, the officiating has been pretty good tonight. Of course, it's easy to say that when you're in top by, 44 points. Actually 43. 89-56. Three-pointer on the way. No won't go. And there's Anderson to chase down that rebound. Terry comes across the midcourt stripe. Terry over to DeLon Dean. Gives it right back to Anderson. Oh, what a pass. What a finish. Nice pass that time by DeLon Dean. Give him the assist. Anderson with another basket. 14 points here in the second half. Driving through the lane, over the outstretched arms of Anderson. Shot would not go. Bright had the rebound momentarily, had it stripped away, however, and the Tigers get a basket. Colts on top, 91-58. Colts have it out front. They'll work it left side. That's Bright. Backing it out. Oh, has the ball stolen away. Coming down all the way. Laying it off the glass and good. Tigers. A couple of back-to-back baskets here. That hadn't happened very often in this second half. Colts have it back. Malik Nash with the basketball. Nash out front. Gets it in the hands of DeCorian Phillips. Out front to Bright for three. In and out, won't go. Rebound. That's DeCorian Phillips inside. Shot won't go. Rebound tipped around, picked up by the Tigers, but Nash steals it away from the backside. Gets it off underneath to Phillips. Ride him, Cowboy. As the ETBU defender wound up on Phillips' back. He faked the shot. Got the defender in the air. So he's going to be heading to the free throw line. Colts in the 1-and-1 now. as Luke Bright's going to come out of the lineup. And I think that's Shane Bell checking in. So it's Bell, Nash, along with Dean Anderson at the free throw line. DeCorian Phillips. That one's up and in. DeCorian with the free throw. I know it's got to feel good for DeCorian after having to sit out last year with that knee injury. But he was there for every ball game last year. As the tip in comes off, no good. And the rebound comes away to the Tigers, trailing 92-60. Shot put up on the baseline, up and in. Nice drive to the basket, and the Colts have it on top, 92-62. Nash through the lane, off the glass, can't get it to go. He wound up on the stage that time, making his stage debut. Malik Nash. He'll head back over to the free throw line, and he'll shoot a pair. Colts on top with 6:06 to play in the ball game, up by 30, 92-62. Nash on the night, 6 points. Hasn't scored in the second half. First trip to the free throw line. Shot on the way, yeah. I tell you, Nash has done such a good job of distributing that basketball. He'll have another one coming here. Colts on top by 31, 93-62. Second shot. Malik Nash eyes the basket, sends it on the way. That one will not go, and the rebound is going to be pulled down by the Tigers. Pass stolen away by Nash. He's had several steals tonight. Fires it out to Bell, right side. Three-pointer on the way by DeCorian. It won't go, and the rebound comes off to the Tigers. That one in and out. Colts on top, 93-62. Tigers put it up from the corner. Air ball pulled down by Dean. Tried to fire it ahead to Bell, and Bell couldn't quite catch up with it. That's a turnover on the Colts. Colts have put on a little pressure there in the backcourt. East Texas Baptist at the midcourt stripe. They get it across.